What's up, everybody? This is Christian with Christian's Clutch Cards. Today we're going to do part 2 of our consignment reveal. Last time in part 1 we did basically like modern era cards. Today we're going to get into the vintage that we'll be consigning, and we'll just start off by showing off some basketball. This is kind of the 90s vintage. It's more of the newer vintage, I guess. But we're going to start off with 1990 Fleer and then move into 1988 Fleer that we have some PSA slabs for. So let's start off with this one. This is rookie sensation David Robinson. And then that's a PSA 8. Next up, rookie sensation J.R. Reed, PSA 8. A little duplicate there, another 8. Sean Elliott went to the University of Arizona, PSA 9. Misspell Elliott on front. Elliott should have 2 T's, and this card has 1. After that, rookie sensation Glenn Rice, PSA 9. I forget where he went. Michigan, that's right. Sherman Douglas, after that, PSA 8. Tim Hardaway, an 8. Definitely some tough grades on this one. Here's a 9 of Tim Hardaway. Vlad Divac, PSA 8, and then a 9 right behind that. So that's the 1990 Fleer. We're going to move into the 88 Fleer. Clyde Drexler, an 8. Some of these are stuck together. Patrick Ewing, an 8. Larry Bird, an 8. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, PSA 8. Horace Grant, 8. Larry Bird, 9. Dennis Rodman, 8. Another 8 of Rodman. This is his 3rd year. Magic Johnson, a 7. That's a rough one. 7 for Barkley. These are sticking. Kareem, a 7. Another Kareem, 7. A Bird, a 7. Scottie Pippen, 6. Ouch. Now, if you didn't watch part 1, all of these cards that we're going through, they will eventually all be available on our eBay page, which you can find at Christian's Clutch Cards. Reggie Miller, 7. It's a 2nd year card. Another 7. So yeah, feel free to go over there, follow us there, and again, these cards will be up there eventually for you to purchase at your convenience. 6 on the Barkley, 6 on a Drexler. I think the grades go lower from here. 6 on the Rodman and another 6. So again, that's kind of what we got for basketball. We can move right into baseball. I think there's 20 cards in here. This is from 1986 Fleer Update. It's Jose Canseco, Will Clark, and Barry Bonds. I'm not going to go through these. There's quite a bit of duplicates, but this one is basically the blue border and I think it says 1986 Fleer in the upper left corner. So I'm not going to go through there and or through that box and show you guys that. Again, I have more 1986 Fleer Update. This is Will Clark. Again, Wally Joyner and Kevin Mitchell. So again, those will be available. They vary with grades, I think 7, 8s, and 9s. So you guys will see that as those come up on the eBay page. Again, continuing with baseball, we have a 1965 Topps Astros rookie, Joe Morgan and Sonny Jackson. This one is a 2.5, so it's not going to go for much, but yeah, Joe Morgan rookie. Right from 65 to 1971 Topps. I think the rest of these baseball cards are going to be 71 Topps. Should have some good Hall of Fame names in here. Ron Santo, PSA 5. Rico Cardi for the Braves, 4.5. Rich Allen, 4. Willie Crawford, 5. Skip Pitlock, 4. He looks very enthused. Ron Swoboda for the Expos. This one is the World Series Game 1. This would be the Orioles and, yeah, the Reds, in which the Orioles won this series in 1970. Excuse me, not 1971. 1970 American League home run leaders: Yastrzemski, Killebrew, and Frank Howard, PSA 4. Here's the AL Playoff Game 3. Jim Palmer mows them down, PSA 4, when they played Minnesota. All right, let's keep it going with the 71 tops. Willie Stargell, PSA 4. Joe Morgan, 4. That's the Astros. Tony Oliva for the Twins is a 4. World Series Game 3, Frank Robinson. Don Sutton, 4. Dodgers team, 4. These are really low grades. Dave Concepcion, PSA 4. Willie McCovey, 4. Bert Blevin, 4. Reggie Jackson, 3. I believe this is second year, if I'm not mistaken. I think. 1971 tops, Thurman Munson, All-Star Rookie, PSA 4. Jose Pena, 4. World Series champions, Orioles team, PSA 3. And Jim Palmer, PSA 4. So lots of 4s. Nothing really above a 5. So again, those will probably go for a pretty low price, but they can be yours. So, and then to kind of round off the video, we're going to end with football, some vintage. We're going to start with 1951 Bowman. I absolutely love these cards. While baseball's really cool, I absolutely love the way that they did football back in the day. So I get a kick out of these. Hopefully you guys do too. If you wouldn't mind, just leave a comment about what the best card is or what your favorite card is. Doesn't have to be about the grade or anything, but just maybe a certain player that you saw in here, or just kind of what brings you back to what it was collecting cards back in the day. 1951 Bowman Woodley Lewis, PSA 6. Bowman Lou Creekmer, that's the old Detroit Lions logo, PSA 4. 1951 Bowman Jim Finks, that's Pittsburgh Steelers, PSA 5. Al DeMeo, Washington Redskins, 4.5. John Batazuski, PSA 5. Frank Gifford, 1954 Bowman, PSA 4. I'm not sure. I forget what his rookie year was. 1952, so this is his second year. Pretty cool card. 55 Bowman, George Blanda, PSA 5 for the Chicago Bears. I just love these logos. They're so cool. Following that, Jim Ringo, PSA 5 for the Green Bay Packers. Go Pack Go. Bob St. Clair for the 49ers, PSA 6. Again, you got the gold miner right there. Very cool. Pat Summerall So if you grew up in the 90s listening to John Madden, the main TV analyst was Pat Summerall. Pat Summerall and John Madden. So here's one of his cards when he played for the Chicago Cardinals. This is 55 Bowman, PSA 4. Very cool card. Enjoyed listening to Summerall and Madden on Sundays. Kyle Rote, New York Football Giants, PSA 5. This is going to college now. I think there's only 2 cards in here for college, but this is Herman Hickman for the Tennessee Volunteers. You can see the old logo right there. And this is a PSA 3 miscut. After that, Ed Weir, Nebraska Cornhuskers. See the corn cob right there. PSA 6, Topps All-American. Back to NFL, Frank Gifford, 1959, PSA 5. No longer now the New York Football Giants, but New York Giants. Very cool. Sticking with 59 Topps, Bobby Mitchell, Cleveland Browns, 5. Paul Hornung, who I had the pleasure of meeting at Lambeau Field and getting his autograph. Wonderful guy. Rest in peace. PSA 6, Paul Hornung. 64 Topps, Len Dawson. He recently passed away last year. Former quarterback for the Kansas City Chiefs, PSA 3. Definitely off center. And last 2, 59 Topps, Johnny Unitas, PSA 4. Baltimore Colts. And we'll end with a Jim Parker, PSA 5. Again, hopefully you guys enjoyed this short little video. A little sneak peek again as to what's going to be going up on our eBay page in the next few weeks. If you haven't already, hit the like button and please subscribe. Head on over to our Instagram and Facebook page and subscribe over there. And then again, go over to our eBay page and follow us and keep track of what we're going to be listing from week to week. As for now, this is Christian with Christian's Clutch Cards signing off.